All right. Let's talk about money.
Money.
I know for some of us, exciting isn't the first word that jumps to mind when we think about business finances.
Yeah,
But trust me, getting a grip on this stuff is like unlocking the secret level in your business, you know?
it really is.
And lucky for us, this Forbes article, 6 financial literacy lessons for small business owners, just came out, September 30th, 2024 to be exact,
Right.
with a roadmap to get us there. So,
Absolutely.
are you ready to decode it all?
I am so ready. Let's do it.
Awesome. Okay, so they kick things off with financial statements.
Okay.
You know, those things that might as well be written in ancient Elvish.
Right.
Am I right?
Yeah, they're definitely intimidating for a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely.
But they don't have to be. They really don't. Think of it this way. Your business is telling you a story through these numbers.
Okay.
The income statement, for example, is like a highlight reel
I like that.
of how your business performed over time.
Okay.
It shows how much money you're making, but more importantly, how much is actually sticking around after expenses.
Okay, so it's not just about the money coming in,
Right.
but what you get to keep.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. But then we've got the balance sheet, which, I don't know about you, but it always makes me think of those old school scales.
Yes.
The ones that go up and down.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's all about balance. One side is everything your business owns, like your cash, your
Yeah.
equipment, that super comfy office chair you got.
Right.
And the other side is what you owe, like loans or bills.
Okay.
And what's left over after everything is balanced out is your equity.
Gotcha. So it's like a snapshot of your business's net worth at a specific moment in time.
Exactly.
But then there's this other one, the cash flow statement.
Yes.
That one always seemed like kind of a mystery to me.
Yeah, a lot of people get tripped up on that one.
Right.
But it's really just about the actual movement of money,
Okay.
like the circulatory system of your business.
I like that analogy game on point today.
It tracks the cash coming in from sales
Mm-hmm.
and the cash going out for things like rent and payroll.
Right.
And this is super important because even a profitable business can get into trouble if it doesn't have enough cash on hand to pay the bills.
Right. Ooh. Yeah, that's like trying to run a marathon with no water breaks.
Exactly.
You're not going to make it.
You're not going to make it.
Speaking of keeping things running smoothly, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic. Just kidding, it's taxes.
Oh, taxes. Taxes.
Yeah.
Not exactly everyone's favorite topic.
Definitely not my favorite party trick, but this article actually makes it feel a little less like a root canal
Okay.
and a little more like a puzzle we can solve.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
It's all about being strategic,
Okay.
You're not just meeting your obligations. You're actually using taxes to your advantage.
Okay, I'm listening because honestly, with all the different
Yeah,
income tax, sales tax, payroll tax,
it's a lot to keep track
they
of.
feel overwhelming.
It definitely can be.
Mm.
But here's a really good pro tip from the article. Think of deductions and credits like those little hidden treasures
Okay.
on your tax form.
I like it.
Like home office deductions, equipment write-offs, even things like research and development credits
Wow.
can make a huge difference.
Like finding a $20 bill in your old jeans.
Exactly.
Always a good day.
No.
But how do we even know what we qualify for?
Well, that's where technology comes in.
Okay.
Accounting software
Right.
is a lifesaver.
Okay.
It not only tracks your income and expenses,
Yeah.
but also flags potential deductions you might have missed.
Oh, nice.
And it reminds you about those all-important deadlines.
Speaking of deadlines,
Yes.
any tips on staying on top of those?
Oh, yes.
Asking for a friend who may or may not have history of last-minute filing.
The last-minute scramble, we've all been there.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, setting reminders,
Mm.
using online calendars, even just putting it on your fridge,
Yes.
whatever works to keep those dates front and center.
I love it. Visual reminders.
Yes.
Okay, shifting gears a bit here. Let's talk about funding.
Okay.
This article section is called Capital and Debt, Friend or Foe? Because, let's be real, sometimes you need a little extra cash infusion
You do.
to really make things happen.
It's true. And the article does a good job of laying out all the options.
Okay.
We've got our traditional bank loans, which are kind of like the reliable friend
Yes.
you can always count on as long as you've got that good credit.
Okay, they want to know you're good for it.
They want to know you're good for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Makes sense. What about when you need something a bit more flexible, though?
Well, for that, we have lines of credit.
Okay.
Think of it like a credit card for your business.
Okay.
You can tap into it when you need it, and you only pay interest on what you use.
Okay, that's pretty handy. But what about for something a bit bolder, for those businesses that are aiming for the stars?
Now we're talking equity financing.
Ooh.
Imagine you're bringing on a partner to invest in your business. They're going to give you the cash you need to grow, But in return, they get a piece of the pie, a share of the ownership.
Ah, so it's about weighing the trade-offs.
Exactly.
Control versus rapid growth.
Exactly. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Right.
The key is finding the right fit for your business goals and your risk tolerance.
Okay.
And hey, don't forget about the power of government grants and loans.
Oh, yes, those. Free money for our business. What's not to love?
Right. Who doesn't love free money?
Exactly. Though I'm guessing it's not always easy to come by.
It's true. They often target specific industries or demographics, so it takes a little research to find the right fit, but definitely worth exploring.
Okay. And no matter what route we choose,
Yes,
it's important to remember that debt is a double-edged sword.
it is. It is. You got to be careful.
It's like having your cake and eating it too, but then maybe getting a stomachache later.
That's a good way to put it. You got to manage it carefully.
Oh.
Always have a clear repayment plan. Prioritize those high-interest debts.
Right.
And make sure it all aligns with your long-term financial goals.
Debt with a game plan. I like it. Now let's talk about the really fun part. Reinvesting those hard-earned profits.
Yes.
Because it's like planting seeds for your business to grow, right?
You got it. It's all about putting that money to work for you. Now, this article highlights marketing as a great place to start.
Yeah.
Especially with all of the affordable digital tools that are available today.
Right. It's not all about those fancy billboards anymore.
No, it's not.
Which is nice. But reinvestment isn't limited to just marketing, right?
Not at all. Imagine this. You're constantly bogged down by this tedious task that's eating up all of your time.
Oh, yeah. I know I will.
Right? What if you could invest in some software that just automates that task for you?
Oh, my gosh. Dream come true.
Right. And suddenly you're freed up to focus on things that really move the needle for your business. That's the power of reinvesting in technology.
Okay, that's a game changer. It's like finally hiring that assistant you've been dreaming of.
Exactly. And while you're at it, maybe you've been thinking about expanding your offerings a bit.
Okay.
Maybe there's a complementary product or service that you know your customers are craving. Investing in the development of that could open up a whole new revenue stream.
Ooh, very nice. It's all about staying ahead of the curve.
It is.
But speaking of curveballs, let's talk about those inevitable bumps in the road.
Okay.
Risk.
Yes. Because as much as we'd love a smooth ride, that's not always reality, is it?
Yes.
This last section of the article, risk, not if, but when be prepared,
Yes.
is all about facing those challenges head on.
Hit me with it. What kind of risks are we talking about?
Well, we've got our financial risks, things like cash flow hiccups, economic downturns,
Right.
clients who are a little too slow on those invoice payments.
Oh, the joys of running a business.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah.
And then we've got operational risks, things that are happening within your business.
Okay.
Maybe a key piece of equipment decides to take an unscheduled vacation,
Right.
or there's a supply chain disruption that throws a wrench in your production line.
Sounds like it's all about expecting the unexpected.
Exactly. And then there are the regulatory risks,
Ooh.
changes in laws, new compliance requirements,
Yeah.
even political landscapes.
Right.
They can all have a ripple effect on your business.
It's a lot to stay on top of. So how can we, as busy entrepreneurs, possibly prepare for all of this? Give us the secret sauce.
Well, it's like anything else, right? The more you know, the better prepared you'll be.
Knowledge is power.
Exactly. You got to stay informed about what's happening in your industry and the wider economy.
Okay, so what are some ways we can do that?
Well, you know those industry newsletters and webinars?
Yeah.
Even just chatting with other entrepreneurs. Those are your clues.
It's like networking meets risk management. I love it. Knowledge is our magnifying glass here. What else can we do to, really channel our inner Sherlock?
Data, my friend. Data is your fingerprint analysis in this scenario.
Yeah, okay.
Regularly checking your business's vital signs.
Okay.
Things like your cash flow, your profit margins.
Right.
Those key performance indicators can really help you spot potential problems early on.
It's like noticing that suspicious footprint before things go haywire.
Exactly.
I like that. Okay, so we're staying informed, we're analyzing our data. Any other kind of risk-busting tips?
Have you ever played out different scenarios in your head?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what if this happens?
Yeah, all the time. It's actually kind of a problem.
Well, good news. That's a valuable tool.
It is.
It's called scenario planning.
Oh, okay.
Thinking through those what-if situations and having a plan B
Right.
or C or D
Yeah.
can be a lifesaver when it comes to mitigating risk.
So we're not just hoping for the best.
Right.
We're actually prepping for those worst-case scenarios.
Exactly.
Okay, I like this. It's like having an escape route plan for every single room in your business.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
And don't forget about those operational audits. Think of it like giving your business a regular checkup,
Okay.
tightening up those security measures, making sure everything is running smoothly.
Got it. Regular maintenance for our business machines.
Exactly.
This has been so insightful.
It's been fun.
It has. We've covered so much ground
Yep.
from like deciphering financial statements to basically becoming these risk assessing ninjas.
We are quite the financial ninjas now.
We are. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that about wraps it up for us today.
Sounds good.
We've officially unpacked 6 financial literacy lessons for small business owners from Forbes. Hopefully you're walking away feeling a little more financially savvy.
And ready to tackle those business finances.
Absolutely. And remember, even if those financial statements still feel a little bit like a foreign language,
It's okay.
you don't have to go it alone.
Never.
There are tons of resources available,
There are.
whether it's financial advisors, online courses, you name it.
You got this.
So keep learning, keep growing, and until next time, happy diving.
See you later.